your approval rating right
Sure.
now among New Jerseyans is at an all-time low. Only 31% of New Jerseyans support you. Why should Americans elect you when the people in your state do not think that you're doing a particularly good job?
Well, Jake, listen, that approval rating has gone down once I started to run for president, and it should be no shock. The fact is that when you start looking for another job, your current employer gets a little miffed. And that's what's gone on here in New Jersey. But I think they saw yesterday what strong, effective leadership can do for a state in the midst of a crisis. And that's what we've provided for the last 6 years. So my approval ratings have been anywhere from where you're saying right now to a high of 75% and every place in between. I don't govern for approval ratings. I govern for results. And what you see in New Jersey today are results. And that's why the people of the United States should strongly consider supporting me for President of the United States, because when the chips are down, I deliver.
With all due respect, sir, Governor Kasich's been spending a lot of time in New Hampshire and on the campaign trail as well. His approval rating among Ohioans is 62%.
Well, he's governed a lot less time than I have, Jake. And so when you're here a lot longer, that's the result of it. But the fact of the matter is, I'll tell you this, when I'm the Republican nominee, Hillary Clinton will have to compete in New Jersey to win the state in the general election, because I'll do quite well here.
Former New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg is reportedly alarmed at the prospect of a potential presidential race between Bernie Sanders on the Democratic side and either Donald Trump or Ted Cruz on the Republican side. Now, I know that you're convinced that you will be the nominee, but given the reality of where the poll numbers are right now, Bloomberg is considering running for president as an independent. You worked with Bloomberg when he was mayor of New York City. I know that you're going to support the Republican nominee, but based on your experience, do you think Michael Bloomberg would be a good president?
Well, listen, Mayor Bloomberg will have to decide for himself whether to run, and no one can be evaluated about whether they'd be a good president or not until they actually get into the race and go through the relentless nature of a presidential campaign. That tells you a lot about what kind of president a person would be. So if Mayor Bloomberg were ever to get into the race, we all, and myself included, could then make an evaluation of him as a potential president. But when you're not a candidate, you don't deserve to be evaluated as whether you're going to be a good president or not.
Was he a good mayor?
Oh, yeah, he was a good mayor.